I think people are stupid nowadays, and that's why I have to be so careful and so direct with what I'm going to say. And I basically have to crop it down to the bare minimum. What is the short man work club? You are a short guy, and if I would watch this video, what would I want to hear from the person building this club so that I would think about joining it, okay? This is my goal in this video. Making the goal clear, selling you the dream that I have about a community, about a company, about a space where short men gather together. And if you are a short man and you have experienced, you could say I'm not the ugliest motherfucker, okay? But I grew up in the tallest country in the world, one of the tallest. What is going on? And so I mean, if I have experienced enough pain as a short guy, and I know that's my height, probably because I'm smart and I can differentiate different traits, and I'm not like, oh yeah, it's just because like I'm always looking at like schemes of people and behaviors. I'm always analyzing people all day, and I just see patterns, and I know what life I can guarantee, like I can always, like when I'm getting rejected, when people treat me away, I always know, okay, what is based on height, what is not. And if you can't do that, you are socially retarded, you're emotionally retarded, and you're humanly, socially, whatever retarded. If people look at you, they look down, they look at you have to look at what how like you have a tall friend, okay? There's a person, a business person, whatever. You talk to them, two people, a tall friend and you see how much the guy is staring at you, how much the guy is staring at the other. What is the what, like just okay, just because of what are people saying? Okay, basically how to analyze it. Okay, you see, you come into a conversation. There's different heights. Okay, you being in the conversation, you analyze the other person, like the people you don't know. You look at their eyes. You join the conversation. You don't say anything. Other people may have said something. Now you look at the reaction of the other people, of your friends saying something. Then you say something and you say it in the same tone. You want to copy the same tone. You want to copy the same, everything you can control, right? Do it the same way. And then you just compare how you're perceived based on the same act. Now it's solely on height, because the things you can change is how you talk and everything, and that you just copy, right? Obviously you can't copy one to one. You just want to have those comparisons, and after a while you will notice that there's a huge difference. Like there's a huge difference. Same with dating. Sometimes you don't tell. Sometimes you're like, oh, I'm not gonna tell the girl, right? And then you're like sometimes when you tell the girl on chats, she would just block you, right? And when you meet in real life and you didn't tell her, it's like suddenly like you meet with her and she's so disinterested. Especially if you're like me and you look like pretty, like you look like a tall, and like you could be tall, like a pretty tall guy. That could be negative, okay, and it will definitely affect. And for the Short Men World Club, I just imagine the group, a community, powerful. Obviously, everything I touch, I kind of like have a PTSD of something's not gonna work, but I don't care. I'm just gonna do it anyways, because I have a kind of like, if so many things you didn't work, you completely have to change your persona. You completely have to change how you express yourself. Basically, you have to change your personality, and that takes a lot from your parents, because they will notice that you're completely changing, and everybody that you know will completely, it's such a huge move, and it's like one of the hardest things to completely free yourself from being unsuccessful. People don't get this difficulty level. Creating a space with the SMWC for short men to join, have a community, and build, and like the short man world club actually gets interesting if we have like 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 people, because at that level you have, can TikTok rates. You have just the power to create anything. You can get lawyers, and you have attraction to people that are actually interested, and you can monetize. You have income streams. You can put that into things, and the amount like of people joining and paying those $10 a month is huge. Okay, it's definitely huge, and just creating an effect on society that tall, like that short man coming together is something. It takes a lot of courage and pain from me being able to put this off and put this on, but I trust myself. I trust you guys too. please talk to me, please let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video as always. I'm here, Remo Kazi. Bye bye.